Study Skills, Part 3. Examination Strategies. Spacing pacing, also called distributed learning by some, helps individuals remember at least as much if not more information for a longer period of time than using only one study skill. Using spacing in addition to other study methods can improve retention and performance on tests. Spacing is especially useful for retaining and recalling new material. The theory of spacing allows students to split that a single long session to a few shorter sessions in a day, if not days apart, instead of cramming all study materials into one long study session that lasts for hours. Studying will not last longer than it would have originally, and one is not working harder, but this tool gives the user the ability to remember and recall things for a longer time period. Interleaving and blocking. Blocking is studying one topic at a time. Interleaving is another technique used to enhance learning and memory. It involves practicing and learning multiple related skills or topics. For example, when training 3 skills A, B and C, blocking uses the pattern of ABBBCCC, while interleaving uses the pattern of ABC ABC ABC. Retrieval and testing. One of the most efficient methods of learning is trying to retrieve learned information and skills. This could be achieved by leveraging the testing effect, including testing, quizzing, self-testing, problem solving, active recall, flashcards, practicing the skills, and other. Time management, organization, and lifestyle changes. Often, improvements to the effectiveness of study may be achieved through changes to things unrelated to the study material itself, such as time management, boosting motivation and avoiding procrastination, and in improvements to sleep and diet. Time management in study sessions aims to ensure that activities that achieve the greatest benefit are given the greatest focus. A traffic light system is a simple way of identifying the importance of information, highlighting or underlining information in colors. Green, topics to be studied first, important and also simple. Amber, topics to be studied next, important but time-consuming. Red, lowest priority, complex and not vital. This reminds students to start with the things which will provide the quickest benefit, while red topics are only dealt with if time allows. The concept is similar to the ABC analysis, commonly used by workers to help prioritize. In addition to time management, sleep is important. Getting adequate rest improves memorization. Students are generally more productive in the morning than the afternoon. In addition to time management and sleep, emotional state of mind can matter when a student is studying. If an individual is calm or nervous in class, replicating that emotion can assist in studying. With replicating the emotion, an individual is more likely to recall more information if they are in the same state of mind when in class. This also goes the other direction. If one is upset but normally calm in class, it's much better to wait until they are feeling calmer to study. At the time of the test or class, they will remember more. While productivity is greater earlier in the day, current research suggests that material studied in the afternoon or evening is better consolidated and retained. The Pomodoro method is another effective way of increasing the productivity a set amount of time, by limiting interruptions. Invented in the 1980s, the Pomodoro technique segments blocks of time into 30-minute sections. Each 30-minute section, called a Pomodoro, is composed of a 25-minute study or work period and a 5-minute rest period. And it is recommended that every 4 Pomodoros should be followed with a 15-30-minute break. Studying environment. Studying can also be more effective if one changes their environment while studying. For example, the first time studying the material, one can study in a bedroom, the second time one can study outside, and the final time one can study in a coffee shop. The thinking behind this is that when an individual changes their environment, the brain associates different aspects of the learning and gives a stronger hold and additional brain pathways with which to access the information. In this context, environment can mean many things, from location, to sounds, to smells, to other stimuli including foods. Another change in the environment can be background music. If people study with music playing and they are able to play the same music during test time, they will recall more of the information they studied. According to Carey, background music weaves itself subconsciously into the fabric of stored memory. This distraction in the background helps to create more vivid memories with the studied material. Analogies can be a highly effective way to increase the efficiency of coding and long-term memory. Popular uses of analogies are often forming visual images that represent subject matter, linking words or information to oneself, and either imagining or creating diagrams that display the relationship between elements of complex concepts. A 1970 study done by Bauer and Wins found that as participants created analogies that had sentimentality or relevance to themselves as a unique individual, they were better able to store information as well as recall what had been studied. This is referred to as the self-reference effect. Adding to this phenomenon, examples that are more familiar and individual or that are more vivid or detailed are even more easily remembered. However, analogies that are logically flawed and/or are not clearly described can create misleading or superficial models in learners. There is some support for the efficacy of concept mapping as a learning tool. If you liked this video, do not forget to share those who are in need. Thank you for watching.